So this is my last one for today. So this happened yesterday, not Tuesday. I want to know if this happened to other people too. So somebody was talking to me yesterday, right? And they were asking me how they should handle this situation. So I was on the other side, and they were on the opposite side, correct? So we were conversing something, and I told him something, and I guess somebody overheard what I said. And he said, what's going on? What y'all talking about? So I turned around, looked at him, and walked off because, number one, I just don't understand why people feel it's okay to chime into people's conversation. First of all, that's very rude. I just don't know how people were raised. Because one thing, I learned at a very young age is stay out of grown people's mouth. Stay out of grown people's mouth and stay out of grown people's conversation. With that being said, if no one has said your name or anything, why are you trying to include yourself in this conversation? This conversation was between him and I. So why do you feel like so comfortable jumping in the conversation? We may say 15 words a day to each other, but if I'm having a conversation with someone, you think you can chime in and you give your opinion, or I'm going to tell you everything we were talking about? Because first of all, the person who's having this conversation, I'm having this conversation with, you have shared with me that you don't even care for them. So why would I tell you what we're talking about? So you know what I did? I proceeded to push my little toes, honey. Now, if he wants to share stuff with you and tell you what he's talking about, that's fine. But I'm not going to include you in this conversation because you weren't part of it. And I'll give you a perfect example of myself. People could be standing right there in close proximity to each other, and they're talking about something, and they're laughing and carrying on. You know what I do? I pick my little items, and I throw my stuff on the conveyor and walk right past them because that conversation has nothing to do with me. And that's what gets me upset with people. They want to insert themselves in conversations, and maybe we're talking about something they really don't care for. Now you want to go to HR, or you want to tell the manager that you feel offended. No, you should have been offended when you jumped into the conversation, because you can't be offended in a conversation that you were never supposed to be included in. But you inserted yourself and wanted to know what the T's and what the I's was. So that's on you. But it's just so rude that people just think just because we're having a conversation and we're not whispering, that they can accuse themselves or we care about your opinion. Your opinion is in this conversation. Your opinion is not relevant and it's not needed or wanted. But I'm trying to be a different person, so I just walked away. Usually I would do this. I would say the person's name who I'm talking. I'm just talking to him to let you know you're not included. But it's just so crazy how people can just get too comfortable with people too fast, just way too fast, and we don't even jive like that. It's just sad. To me, it's very rude.